we got 4.
Oh, y'all want to react to it? Yo, y'all want to react to Point and Shoot video, y'all? You see Point and Shoot back in his new vid? I did, bro. And I think we should react to it, to be honest. Because I ain't gonna lie, he calling Flakko out like crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. It's a lot of copyright and shit going on, though. I'm scared to react because it's a lot of copyright. Poetic Flakko sued. Y'all ready for this, man? Point and Shoot.
All right, so for this video, I'm going to be going over this new lawsuit that has been filed against me by controversial YouTuber and Liberian national Poetic Jala.
Frederick Jala is my real name.
And so I want to explain this. So once upon a time,
Jala.
I check my email and I see that I've been given 2 copyright strikes. One was sent by the 16 of Nashua, the other sent by Jala. And I just could not believe my eyes. It was just so peculiar because everyone knows that my work is a textbook.
Wait, let's see. We've received a copyright removal request for your video based on applicable copyright law. We removed your video from YouTube. Yo, when I get these type of, oh my God, these emails make your heart drop. Video title, No Jumper hosts are all on. Link, No Jumper show announces the end of an era. Fauci wants smoke. J-Main built out bullied out O-Block. And then it's 109 to 6 minutes. Removal request by No Jumper. Video title, Sharp pretends to quit No Jumper but gets fired anyway. Content used, Sharp crashes out on No Jumper. Cold new song, 1824 to 1847. Wait, what? 1824 to 1847. How many seconds is that? That's like 20-something seconds. Removal request, Poetic Flakko. This means that your video can no longer be viewed on YouTube. You received a copyright strike. Now that you have 2 copyright strikes, you get 1 more copyright strike, we'll have to terminate your channel, bro. That's scary as to get this.
Could not believe my eyes. It was just so peculiar because everyone...
Flakko made a response and got killed in the comments. Flakko responded to this? All right, we got to see.
knows that my work is a textbook example of fair use.
Allowed small parts of a piece to be used without permission for the purpose of criticism, commentary, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research. Facts. My work is textbook fair use.
Including Jala in the 16. And so I'm wondering why they're sending...
Subscribe and like for a chance to win a prize. Hey, I'm a pin it. Nicole, you better be helping me get them this prize.
me false copyright strikes, and then it became clear to me that this was an orchestrated attack and that these 2 were just abusing the legal system in order to gain my personal information. Now let me explain what I mean by that. So when you get a copyright strike, you can counter the copyright strike and say, no, I'm not infringing, this is fair use. And what this does is it forces the person who gave you the strike to either file a lawsuit against you or leave you alone. And if they don't file the lawsuit within 10 days, the video gets reinstated and the strike gets lifted from your channel. But when you fill out a counter notification, you have to provide your address and your phone number and all of your doxable information, because in case they actually do want to file a lawsuit against you, in case it's like true infringement, then they have contact information. So a lot of people are abusing this, and they're just like using this copyright system as a way to harass people and get their information. And
bro, remember when we watched Poetic Flakko his one video that he was saying, the video that he made, that he was talking about his grandpa, he was saying, I don't even care if these strikes, I don't even care. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, bro, you can't just do that. You can't send fake strikes out for your own malicious purposes.
And so given that I had 2 copyright strikes and that I was like suspended from uploading and everything else, it was very serious. They were causing direct harm to my channel. I had no choice but to send the counter notification and include my personal info. So I send the counter notification. About 2 weeks later, the video that was struck by the 16 is reinstated and the strike is removed from my channel. However, Poetic Jala is so stupid that he actually went through with it and filed a lawsuit against me for copyright infringement. Now this is where it starts getting good, because Jala makes a huge mistake, and I'm so happy to be able to share this with you. I'm shocked that he did this. I'm like, what are you doing? You're so stupid. And so this is the first clip that we're going to watch. This is Jala, and he is reacting to my community post. I was letting everyone know what's going on with the strikes and everything, and Jala got upset about this because he feels like I'm getting a little bit too powerful for him or whatever. He's obsessed with this word power. He starts going off about power, and you have no power, and I have the power. Wait till you watch how powerful he thinks he is. Look at this.
Now I'm just waiting for the strikes to be lifted or for them to file a federal copyright lawsuit against me. But do not worry, these malicious claims won't be going unpunished. Thank you guys for your patience. So first off, man, I don't know if you got the memo, bro. You can't punish me, bro. You have no power. Who do you think you are? Punish who? How? By telling more lies? By making a dozen more videos? Lying on me? What's next? Are you gonna say that I'm raping my sister too? You have no power. And I'm not saying I'm some type of like powerful dude or something, because I'm not powerful at all. But why would you even want to create like enemies on YouTube? I guess I know that I'm powerful. I know that I'm climbing up in this world.
Bro, niggas be letting this YouTube shit get to their head. That's a fact. You know why? Because YouTube be making niggas money. And once niggas get some money that they never had, the real them start coming out. You know what I'm saying? The them that they never could be. Like, if you never could be that guy, but now you got a couple dollars and that makes you that guy, you're going to start acting away on this platform. Like, you're going to start showing out. You're going to start, niggas going to see you still the same you, though. You still the same you. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is, though. Niggas start getting a couple dollars on this platform and just start being weird. You know what I'm saying? Not that this nigga, Flakko, shout out to Flakko. I like his hard work, his work ethic. But Flakko's a different kind of nigga anyway, bro. Like, come on, man. Look at the nigga, bro. He a different kind of nigga, man. You see the nigga. Different kind of nigga. Nobody wears what he wears. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. Come on, man. Flakko a different kind of nigga. But what I will say is, I don't like when a nigga start thinking that he like almighty or a god or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he doing good on YouTube. Like, that shit is different. Like, that just goes to show, like, who you are in the real life and who you are to people in real life. You know, you never been that guy. A nigga like me, bruh, I think I'll probably get more humble. The more popping I get, the more humble I get. Because I already am, I'm a regular nigga. But my confidence is through the roof. But that's just me naturally. That's my natural frame of mind. That's me. Me getting money would make me actually start to be more humble. Like, damn, I'm actually getting the shit that life is throwing back at me that I feel I receive. Let me try to be as humble as possible. Feel me? But a nigga like Flakko, he probably never been that guy. He probably never really got pussy like that growing up. You know what I'm saying? It probably was real slow for him. He probably had 1 or 2 girlfriends in his life type shit. And they probably took forever to give him some pussy. You know what I mean? Like, niggas like this, like, you can't get this nigga access to a different level of shit because he gonna just start showing his ass, even if it stink. You know what I mean? But I do fuck with Flakko, though. His work ethic is undoubtable. Nigga be putting in work. He been putting in work for some years now.
Bruh, once I start listen, I know I'm climbing up in this world, bro. Once I start having homosexual...
So as you can see, Jala has this weird infatuation with power. He wants to be powerful, which is alarming. And his ego is even badder than he is because wait till you see what he does next. He actually admits to abusing the legal process in order to gain my information. This is actually not allowed. This is something that YouTube has sworn to crack down on. And so I cannot wait for this lawsuit to come to a close so I can contact YouTube and let them know that Jala is a fraud and that this was all just a way to get my personal information. I think that they'll be very interested in seeing this. But I want to show you this admission that Jala does. This was wild. Many people were shocked when they saw that this is not allowed. He's openly admitting to breaking YouTube's terms and conditions. This is nuts. Watch this.
But let's address the copyright claims. Now, are the copyright strikes false? No. But do I even care if they're false? No. You see,
that right there, do I even care if they're false? No. Like, who are you talking to? You do realize that YouTube, nigga, he can use this exact video in his dispute. This exact video. He just said he only did it to get my information. Like, he's abusing the system. I couldn't even believe this nigga was dumb enough to do this. Like, you just coming on here admitting that you abused their system? The fuck?
I have no intentions on pursuing point and shoot on these copyright strikes, all right? I just don't. I never had any intentions on pursuing these copyright strikes. What? You see, the goal of these strikes...
I never had issues on pursuing him for these copyright strikes. So you filed false copyright strikes.
Because everything is strategic. You see, Point and Shoot has been running and hiding, trying to conceal his identity. Now, you know, it has been out there that his name was Michael Winters. But because he's such a liar, I couldn't just go along with that. You see, in holding him accountable, I have to know his identity. So when lawsuits are filed for defamation, when certain steps are being taken, I need to know his identity.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes listening to this nigga talk, even without the stuttering, it's like, I want the information, so I'm gonna listen. Like, I would rather not get it out. Oh my God, this voice got so much like in it. Like, it's like
identity. So I couldn't just take his word for it. So my plan was...
Yo, what's the word for what's in the back of this nigga's voice? Like, is it phlegm? Is it just overweightness? I don't know.
File the copyright strikes that I believe they are valid, and I will explain why they're valid pretty soon.
What was that? Like, did you pretty soon? Like, my son is like struggling to get these words out. It's because of the struggle. Like, he's fighting a stutter.
Copyright strikes that I believe they are...
Listen close.
...valid, and I will explain why they're valid pretty soon.
Bro, like, what the fuck is that, yo? Like, that's like Biggie. Like, you know how Biggie used to talk? Let's see it. Let's go watch Biggie talk. Let's go watch Biggie talk, bro, real quick. Biggie talk. Biggie struggling to talk. And we're going to compare it to Flakko. Biggie Smalls struggling to talk. Let's see. Oh, they got everyday struggle. I shouldn't have put struggle. Because anytime you put struggle with Biggie Smalls, they're going to give you everyday struggle. Biggie Smalls talking. Because he always struggling. R.I.P. Biggie, that's the greatest nigga.
The gimmick shit just don't work. If the shit is real, I'm going to rap about the shit. If I've been through it, I'm going to rap about it.
I'm going to rap about it.
You got your little gimmicks and the shit get corny, you fucked up in the game. I'm saying, bro, let me do my content. Straight.
Yo, Flakko is like Biggie. Bro!
Music is being so well received because it's just some real shit, you know? It ain't like I said, it ain't no gimmicks behind this shit, you know? I'm just
Biggie Flakko! Yo, that's what it is. His voice. Shout out to Charmaine. Charmaine, welcome to the chat. Hey, we ganged up. His voice is annoying as fuck. It's like to get what it don't. Wait. If it's like get to it, we don't got all day. Facts. He do be struggling with the shit.
So nigga that live in Brooklyn that get busy, you know what I'm saying? The shit I be talking about don't be no bullshit. It be some shit that I've been through. I mean, I'm not.
But Biggie had a list. Flakko don't got a list. He got something else.
File the copyright strikes, have him respond back, and have him give his full name, his full identity, under punishment of perjury. So once I can now confirm who I'm talking to, I can now sue. So because of those strikes, I now know what his full name is. I now know a location where he can be served. So now I'm going to take that and forward it, right? And that's going to be used when we put together the actual lawsuit to file a defamation case on Point and Shoot.
Wow, so he openly admits to abusing YouTube's copyright system in order to...
This is the first time Flakko even said Point and Shoot name. I ain't even gonna lie to it. Now we know the Point and Shoot was like the boogeyman for Flakko. Point and Shoot was like the boogeyman for Flakko, bro. Now we know. The nigga never said Point and Shoot name until this video where he explaining why he's filing copyright strikes, trying to explain himself to the people. He never said Point and Shoot name until now. That nigga was really like boogeyman to Flakko this whole time. Like the last 6 months, gang.
Wow, so he openly admits to abusing YouTube's copyright system in order to gain my information for a separate endeavor. What a fucking idiot. So Jala's so stupid. I don't know why he thought that he was people.
No, you are not allowed to send copyright strikes to channels solely to obtain their personal information. This is considered abuse of the copyright claim system and can have legal consequences as essentially a form of harassment and could be considered violation in terms of services platforms like YouTube.
We're going to be like, wow, he's so clever. This is one of the stupidest things that I've ever seen on YouTube. I'm not even kidding. And he says it was also he can sue me for defamation. So he needs my identity so he can sue me in a different court. Why didn't your lawyer just simply subpoena my information from YouTube and show them that there was a lawsuit and that you needed my information? This is how everyone else does it. Do you even have a lawyer? I mean, this is really strange. So your lawyer advised you, let me get this straight. Your lawyer told you to file false copyright strikes to get my identity so that you guys can sue me. Well, I'll say this. Your lawyer sounds very stupid. What? You know? And I'm going to touch more on this defamation stuff later on in this video, but I've got to show you this lawsuit docket. This filing is alarming. This is total textbook fraud, and I'm not even joking. This is clear misrepresentation. So this is the docket. It says claimant name Frederick Jala. And I want to point out that in order to avoid having to send me his address, he listed himself as an authorized representative.
Yeah, niggas be doing it.
And then gave a bogus address on the docket. And
he didn't want to give up his Addy.
The deception does not stop.
Send me the Addy, I'm coming to you.
There, he's actually, so this lawsuit is for 23 seconds of a video that I used from his YouTube channel that he doesn't even own. He doesn't even own the video that he's suing me for. It's impossible for him to own it. Well, I shouldn't say impossible. The 16 can always cooperate and say, yes, he owns this. You know, the 16's helping Jala. Okay, so that's, I shouldn't say impossible, but it is very bizarre for someone who's using someone else's clip as fair use in the clip that I'm using that you're suing me for. I mean, it's so stupid. And it's a YouTube video, and
that is kind of crazy. You using the part of a video where you have a video that's not your video, you're just in a square in a corner reacting to it, and you copyright claiming for that section of a video. I'm surprised YouTube even allowed that.
This is what he sent the copyright strikes for, to get my identity. So now he has to file this bullshit.
That's like me trying to file a copyright strike against somebody who uses this. Like that's like me right now. You see how I'm reacting to point and shoot video? That's like another nigga using this video and saying like, oh, this nigga dumb. Look how he was reacting to this video. He was so stupid in what he said, and I hate his take. And I'll be like, I'm gonna file a copyright strike because that's he using my voice while I react to this other video. You know what I mean? That's dumb as shit. First of all, I would never do that ananyway. I would never file a copyright strike against nobody, for real. Unless it's like a predator, like a pedo trying to like use like footage of like a family member or something. You know what I mean? Like I don't even know what I'm. You know what I'm saying? I would never do no shit like that.
A copyright lawsuit in order to shield himself from any penalties from YouTube for abusing their system. You see, in his mind, all he has to do is prove that he filed a lawsuit to YouTube so that it will appear that he acted in good faith with the copyright strikes. And he's hoping that YouTube, because of this, won't issue him any sanctions or penalties for abusing the system. So he has to technically sue in order to make it look like he didn't send false copyright strikes. But the problem is that this lawsuit that he filed is full of deception. It's full of misrepresentation of the facts. And so I want to show you more of this. Look at this. It says where the alleged infringing acts occurred, such as a physical place or online. And Jala types in, it occurred on YouTube. Okay, this is very important. It occurred on YouTube and nowhere else. Look, it says it. 4 words he put. Okay, no period. He just put, it occurred on YouTube. Now listen to what he tells his audience that he's suing me for in copyright court. Listen to this. This is a lie.
Now, here's why.
You could tell that a lawyer didn't type that. That was definitely typed by Flakko himself.
This audience that he's suing me for in copyright court. Listen to this. This is a lie.
Now, here's why I don't believe the copyright strikes is false. You see, fair use does cover a lot. However, there's a gray area in fair use. And that gray area is using my content and then let's say premiering it before it drops behind a paywall. Well, at times content behind a paywall could be fair use, but if I have that very content that I'm promoting behind a paywall as well, Well, then there's a gray area.
Right, so what you just heard was an insane lie. What? So Jala is now saying that I am putting content of his behind my Patreon paywall, and a video that he has, the same video up on his Patreon, and he says that I'm taking away from potential viewers of his because I have the same work behind my paywall, no different. So that's actually a 100% provable lie, and I'd like to show you. So Jala put this clip in the docket and said this is the infringed work, okay? And this clip it can't be owned by him because he's reacting to No Jumper content. So it's impossible for him to own. So so the clip I'm using of he's acting under fair use just like I am. He can't own footage that he is reacting to. It's impossible. But that's what he's doing. He's suing me for footage that he doesn't own. And then he's saying that I put this footage behind a paywall, which is a lie. It's 100% false. He made it up. So the following is a 23-second clip that I'm being sued for, and this is the work that he cited as the infringed work. There's no Patreon video included in this lawsuit. All that Patreon stuff is just Jala lying to his own audience, trying to justify his actions. So the following is actually what I'm really being sued for, and I want to be clear on this. This is a 23-second video that Jala cannot own legally, and he's suing me for this, nothing else. This clip.
And who does videos on me and shit, right? Like, is he used my clips, but he only has
my
clips, but he only has 2 videos.
Yo, look at this nigga lips. Like, he struggled. Like, the words left his lips before they actually came out his mouth. Look.
But he only has.
Look. He said it before he said it. Look. He said it before he actually said it. His lips is out like he said it, but he ain't say it yet. It's late. It's delayed.
2 videos where my clips he used is more than like 30 seconds. Right? Like, I'm just waiting for him to drop like one more video where he used like one of my clips that's more than 30 seconds, right? So then I can have the 3 I need to clap his channel and get him out of here. You feel me?
Yo, look, he's struggling with all type of breathing stuff. If you really pay attention, he's struggling with, he needed his health check. He's struggling with all type of breathing shit right now. Like, and I'm dead ass. I mean this shit sincerely because, like, health is wealth. Like, you know what I'm saying? I be trying to take care of myself. I want everybody to take care of themselves no matter what you do. Obsess over your craft, but nigga, also take care of yourself. Bro, he's like, he having like, because I'll be having, what's that joint called? Acid reflux. He dealing with like acid reflux as he's speaking and shit. Look. He struggled to get that out. The words left his mouth late.
But he only has.
Look, the words ain't leave yet, but his mouth been insinuated the words.
2 videos where my clips he used is more than like 30 seconds. Right?
No. Look at that deep breath he just had to take. All he did was speak. He had to take a deep ass breath to get this next shit in. Look.
2 videos where my clips he used is more than like 30 seconds.
Look at this deep ass breath this nigga gotta take to get this shit in.
Right? Like, I'm just waiting for him to drop like one more video where he used like one of my clips.
Look at this shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right? Like, I'm just waiting for him to drop like one more video where he used like one of my clips that's more than 30 seconds, right? So then I can have the 3 I need to clap his channel and get him out of here. You feel me? Right? And I won't feel bad about it either. You feel me? I know I'm gonna have a lot of people crying and mad. I don't give a damn. F him. You feel me? F him. You feel me? Right? But I'm just waiting.
He ain't say his name right here either while he talking. He ain't say his name.
Right? And that's why, yeah. You feel me? And that's why I ain't copyright right.
Charmaine, what up, Shaw? Charmaine, what up? You got something to say? You want me to call you on the joint? You got something to say about Flakko?
Right, you feel me? And that's why I ain't copyright yet. I'm just waiting for him to use one more of my clip with like 30 seconds plus. Over with, clap, out of here. Straight up.
So this is really bizarre because I used this clip in one of my videos to show that Jala is like making plans on filing copyright strikes on
Good night, Mary.
people just to get their channel deleted.
That's more than 30 seconds.
Sleep
right? So
tight,
I can
girly.
have the 3 I need to clap his channel and get him out of here.
Not because he was being harmed by infringement, but because he wanted to use that system to get rid of someone's entire channel. That's why I used this clip, and this is the clip that he's using as evidence in his case against me. What the fuck? So I'm so glad I could show you the clip that I'm being sued over and that it's not some...
Nah, Shaw, when they clap you, they try to figure out a way, basically, they just basically clap you. Like, it's not as simple as making a new channel. I ain't even gonna lie. When they strike you out like that, like, they clap you like, it's like some shit where, like, you try to make a new joint, they search you out, boom, delete your shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they be on some shit.
29-minute repost that I stole from him and put it behind a paywall.
Taking a video that belongs to me, 29 minutes of it, and putting it behind a paywall, is that fair use? It's not fair use at all. And the other usage of my content, I don't believe it's fair use. So a judge is probably gonna consider this or probably figure this out. All right, I'm just saying, yo, I don't think it's fair use. You think it's fair use, so let a judge decide. So, no, the copyright strikes aren't false at all. Point and Shoot took a 29-minute video of me in the kitchen cooking with my girl and posted it behind a paywall with no permission.
So I just hope this is making sense. So what I'm trying to...
I wouldn't know if that's true or not. You know what I'm saying? They closed them channels for ban evasion and IP ban, right?
Illustrate here is that Jala filed a lawsuit against me for 23 seconds of video that I used on YouTube, and then he lies to his own audience and says that he's suing me for 29 minutes of re-uploaded footage that I have behind my Patreon. It's 100% a lie. It's just lies. I mean, do you guys enjoy being lied to by this fucking Jala? He just doesn't like the fact that I have a Patreon episode about him and his alleged girlfriend, by the way. I don't know if that's really his girlfriend. That's what the analysis is over. That's why it's such an interesting piece that I encourage everyone to go check out behind the paywall. This is footage that I'm commenting on and providing criticism to that was uploaded by Jala himself. Jala provided this footage to me by streaming it online publicly.
So Jala provided this footage to me.
See this stuff for yourself. All right, so for this special Patreon exclusive episode, I'm going to be going over Flakko.
Oh, this is why he tight though, bro. You got a Patreon episode up about him and his girl. We've never seen Flakko girl. I've never seen this. This is new footage to me. So that's why Flakko's mad. I don't know why Flakko said that he striked them for some other shit. He really striking them for this. But he didn't, you know what I mean? But this is not on YouTube. It's on Patreon, so he couldn't strike him for this. Oh, I see. He couldn't strike him for this. Yo, we're going to get to that next, y'all, man. I just peeped that. I just peeped the Corey shit. Somebody just sent me that. I don't really know what it's about. We're going to be watching it together. We're going to figure it out together, though. That's why dude tight, though. Because you got a video of Flakko with some girl that we never seen before, and it's on your Patreon. Of course he tight. Even if it's a breakdown or commentary, this is like an unseen video type shit. So that's why Flakko really mad. But he lied to YouTube when he gave you a strike. Him giving you a strike on YouTube for using content that's not even on YouTube is crazy because it's not on YouTube. I don't think this is on Flakko YouTube. You can't find this on Flakko YouTube. I doubt it. I wouldn't know, but I doubt it.
Flakko's girlfriend revealed part 2. So the last episode that I uploaded was...
All right, we're going to skip this. We're gonna skip Flakko girlfriend shit. I don't want Flakko striking me because he don't want his girlfriend in my video.
That's why you filled out the paperwork and said it occurred on YouTube. It's because this is a YouTube matter. This is not a paywall Patreon matter.
So if you post your content on Patreon and that content include videos and content of mine, well, in some cases it's fair use, but if you put it behind a paywall, well, then the fair usage is now a gray area, and I believe a court should decide this.
So what happens when the judge goes to your Patreon and looks for the work that I'm allegedly infringing upon and they don't find anything? How are you going to explain that? How are you going to explain that you claimed that I was stealing from your Patreon? You know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense. What he should have done was just did what the 16 did and just not followed up on it and just let the strikes fall off and just pretend that it was a mistake that they issued the strikes. Jala went and filed the lawsuit. Now he has to stand on it because I'm going to make him stand on it, and I'm going to countersue him as soon as I can. So he has to amend this lawsuit.
I mean, this shit crazy, dog. This shit goes deep, bro. Let's see what's up with Corey SSG, though.